St. John. Y'all can go ahead and pull it. I know I got a lot of them written down, but if you want to, go ahead and fill them more. I just mark them off. We'll go past that. Yeah. Book of John 13 and 14. I then, your Lord. No, 13 and 14. John 13 and 34. A new commandment I give unto you. A what? A new commandment I give unto you. Now, let me ask somebody, is this a new commandment? What are you finna tell him? Is that new? No, it's not new. So he said it's new. Know why he tell him it's new? Sound like we just, because we just seem like all of a sudden we just start killing each other. But it ain't new. They doing the same thing back in Roman days. We still doing the same thing. Commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you. He said that ye love one another, as he loved us. Because right now, boy, that's love to find out that you're an Israelite, and all these promises and the covenants belong to you. We did everything that gets the Most High. We done went, and he still said, "Man, look, I'm still gonna give you all this, but Ed, I'm gonna give you the world." That's love, man. Also love one another. By this shall all men. This, sisters, this how you know you the Most High child, because you loving your sister, and brother, you loving your brother, even though he getting on your level. I know our people both on each other. Past that, man. And learn to love each other no matter what, man. I'm telling y'all, this is important, man. This is the main thing. He said, great commandment. Great. All this stuff I've been telling y'all, y'all better stop this. Because he knew the prophecies what was going to happen. He knew he was going to have Deuteronomy 28:54. He knew this was. Stop killing each other. So this is nothing new. Let's go to what's the name? Let's go to 1 John chapter 3 and 11. And I'm pleading this because, man, it just hurts. It hurts. I know it don't bother y'all when y'all look at the news, man, every time you turn around. Because I be tired. I'm like, dang it, man. They killed another brother. They jumping on the old lady. Old man, y'all got something? They jumping on the old man, the old lady. You just be like, you just shake your head, man.
You get tired of watching the news.
You do.
I mean, even as a little boy, I was tired of watching the news. As a little boy, man, I was like, dang, man, I wish news won't even come on no more, man. That's how I used to feel, man. But as I got older and learned the truth, it hurts even worse, man, just watching the news. Like I was saying, man. Because the thing is, if you look at Chicago, 40 murders over the weekend.
Yeah.
60 murders, man, over the weekend, man. That's terrible, man.
Now, we know that's not all our people doing it, but we know they got mercenaries out there hard. But the fact of the matter, don't help them out. That's right. Don't help them out. Don't give them no excuse. Helping each other. Then we would say, man, that white dude out there with that gun. We would see it then. But when we're out there acting the fool, it's easy for them to go right in and infiltrate. It's easy to infiltrate.
Now, even like OOPM was touching, but what really hurts is when you got brothers and sisters that's in the doing.
Oh yeah, oh praise.
You know, that's boy, that take that thing 10 times as worse.
Mm-hmm.
Brothers and sisters can't speak to one another, can't have hospitality to one another.
That's right.
That's what we're here for, man. We ain't right. The thing to spread like a wildfire. Learning the things that we learn in class and applying it to our everyday life. Because you'll get judged for that thing. Read this out.
James 4:17. But to him that knoweth to do good.
So brothers and sisters that know to do good, that know to keep the commandments, that know to love your brother as you love yourself, or love your sister as you love yourself. Read on up.
And do it not.
And you don't do that thing, you don't apply it to your life, read that up.
To him it is sin.
To him it is what?
To him it is sin.
Guess what? To him, to her, that thing is sin. That's breaking God's commandments, man. So when you know to do them and you not doing it, man, how you think the Most High is looking at y'all? Or looking at us?
Mm-hmm.
You don't like that, man.
We ain't even read it yet. No. 1 John 3:11. For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning. You heard it from the beginning. So it ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. It's not a new message. It's just a message that's got to be said over and over and over and over till it sink in your spirit and people start getting this thing. But it ain't nothing new. You heard this from the beginning. You done heard this from when you was a child. A lot of us anyway. Our forefathers heard it. Still they won't do it. This whole New Testament is telling you, man, our most important thing is, man, we got to start doing this. We'll get along with everybody in the world but ourselves, man. Ourselves. We have a problem with us. But we'll get along with everybody. We be all loving Judy at work. Judy bring donuts. Jamie don't bring nothing to it. Your job on the line, it'll be Jamie the one that went in there and vouched for you. And then we come out there and Judy was right in there with them donuts. She ain't no good. I saw her over there doing this and that and that and this. She had puffed her hair out, got an afro. Stuff like that, man. But we'll love them. We'll love them. I don't know what it is, boy. You talking about sorcery at its best. We will love them no matter how bad they treat us. We just, for somehow, find a way to love. We got to.
I'm gonna tell you why we love them. Their words are smoother than butter. Wars in their heart.
Wars because.
But I love you so much, brother. Can't get out of my face. He's up. No, brother, I love you. I love you. Like, man, this dude ain't nothing but the devil. Then once the scriptures get to cut, oh, you niggers, I'll kill y'all.
Yeah, man.
Like, oh, okay, now the demon coming out. Now the demon coming out. Because guess what? He take them scriptures to get it out of. But you yourself, you can't really pull it out of them because guess what? Behind your back, he gonna tear you up behind your back with that pencil and that pen. He gonna tear you up, man.
Yeah.
And that's really how you find the truth of somebody. If you really want to know the truth of somebody, pull them scriptures and see what they say and see what they do. I had partners and friends I thought were my best friends and best partners. But when I started talking to them about the scriptures, they totally flipped that. I see where you really are. Even mice, whatever the case may be, you hit them with those scriptures.
Oh, yeah.
That's how the most I feel.
Yeah.
Hebrews 4:20, they cut harder than two-edged sword. They really can discern, man. They'll show you who somebody is, man.
Let's go to 2 John 5 and 6.
You finish with this right there?
That was it. Yeah, that was you hit the last word. I just stopped at
All right.
2 John 5 and 6. Yeah, that's it. It's only one chapter. I'm in verse 5 to 6. I mean, it's only one chapter. I don't know how I didn't call it. Everybody looking for it, man. Bible, man.
John verse 5.
2 John, yeah, there you go. Chapter. I just go to the verse because it's only one chapter. 2 John, verse 5. They said, I ain't writing no new commandment. I act like that was new. That wasn't. Go ahead. But that which we had from the beginning. That same commandment we had from the beginning. Go ahead. That we love one another. How I was telling her that because that was one of the worst things. Just like we got to coming and telling our people the same thing again. They start loving each other, man. God dang it. So I don't even want to go to the grocery store no more. Boy, them man. Oh, you be getting some sweet potato and this and nothing. But I mean, you got somebody looking at you crazy because you picked up the one you ain't gonna pick that up.
Got all the ones he
Get the one they were mad at you about. Man, we need to stop this, man. We be looking for something I mean, just I wish this, that's like they say, I wish that nigga would. That's what we do. We need to wait for him, trying to hoping he do something. I wish this nigga come and talk at me, baby. I'm going crazy on him today. We be looking for something to go at each other, man. Ready to kill each other. I would need an excuse. And they got on real, you know what I'm saying?
I can't stand that nigga in there. Sister, stay in the spirit, man.
Look at her trying to look like me. Her dress got orange in it. God dang, so you done co-found them orange, I guess, huh?
The brother got his haircut, man. And he think he cute.
But this is a serious matter. Not just, I'm speaking to the ones that's not in the truth because there's a lot of things going on. But there's a lot of this going on to the people that claim that they know the Most High. That they claim, the ones like the brother say, Shalom. And then the brother, Shalom. Okay, we got to stop it. Go ahead, where we at?
Read verse 5.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. Go ahead.
Verse 5. And now I beseech thee, lady, not as though I wrote a new commandment unto thee.
Hold up, Rod. It's scripture.
Revelation. This is Revelation from the lady, the rock of the lady. Chapter 12.
Y'all write this down. Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 2. I like that one that you trying to pull. I know where you're going with it. That's a good one too. That too, because like you say, the Most High considers Israel in the woman sense.
Yes.
In the
The
feminine.
daughter of Zion to be to a comely and delicate woman.
So guess what? We are a delicate and comely woman. The word comely means beautiful. Israel, like we said, married to Christ, and the Most High presents us as that way. So that's why you see that in the scripture with the lady. Go ahead.
Well, praise. And it said, go ahead, finish reading that.
And now I beseech, and this is love.
Bubba, quit coming up with your own definition of love, man. Why don't you see what God say love is? He created everything. My wife. Do you love your wife like you love the cowboy or your dog? If you are, you loving her wrong. I mean, you is not doing it. Then wonder why she at the door leaving with her bag packed. Good. You know, you watching the football game. The Cowboys too, so you know, we can't do that. That's not love. Let's read what love is.
And this is love, that we walk after his commandments.
And this is love, that we walk after his commandments. So when you say you love your wife, you're saying it according to the Most High. You're saying I'm gonna treat my wife according to the way God told me to treat her. If I love my brother, I'm gonna love my brother because I'm gonna treat him according to Oh, you just got it. Next time, keep that to the end of the class. You ain't all the evil you do. Guess what? It's in the Bible. All the good stuff you do, it's in the Bible. Situations that you come up in, they in the Bible. They in the commandments, how to treat your people, how to treat each other. The Bible, and love them the way the Bible say love them. And that's how we do them. That's what love is. Not all this old mushy. You know, all them, I remember all them R&B singers singing about love. They were just singing about lust. They were saying love through the whole song. And not one of them niggas was with the woman they was singing to.
Most I was singing to a dude anyway.
Yeah, know that. You ain't lying about that one.
I ain't gonna Luther.
You want to dance with his dad. Go ahead.
And this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment, that as ye have heard from the beginning.
What's so bad about it? Not only saying love it like that, he said, I'm commanding you to love. It's a commandment. I keep the law, statute, and commandment. Not if you don't love your brothers and sisters. You ain't keeping the law. You sitting up in these classrooms and going in this truth, bickering all the time about some other sister or some other brother. That ain't love. Especially if you ain't gonna go over there and correct them. Or go Matthew 18 and 15 and say, brother, I had a problem with that right there. Can we talk about that?
And guess what? It said to him and him alone.
Yes.
That's when you got a problem with your sister. Go to them. Hey, start. That's how things explode, man. But when you be by yourself 9 times out of 10, people ain't gonna explode unless they really about their life.
Yeah. And don't go grabbing no other body, somebody else that agree with you. Then I'm gonna go to her. So now you got 2 against 1. And when the other one start talking to her, then instead of I finna go and we finna get this thing straight now. You already going over there.
But you don't supposed to do that either. Matter of fact, let's go on here right quick, because a lot of times people get that confused. We're gonna get some little understanding. Matthew 18 and 15. Because when it explains to you how you're supposed to do, because you don't supposed to understand it. Now I'm gonna go to them. Matthew 18 and 15. We'll go back.
No. I can say about, bro.
Go ahead.
Matthew 18 and 15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against you, go and tell him his fault, but to gain thy brother.
Now, if he hear you, now you gain a brother or a sister. Read on.
Hold on. Quit, don't run up to him on this old little wimpy stuff that y'all be crying about. All this, I mean, if it's something that he trespass, well, I didn't like the way you walked past me.
Yeah, come on, man.
Don't get to doing all being petty, man. This old little wimp. You need to be strong in this truth.
For real. And that
everybody ain't gonna like everything you do or look, think like you think all the time. And so quit. Don't come up with, don't.
And the thing is, just like this, Matthew 18 and 15 only applies to when they offended you or they done trespass against you. Right. If it didn't offend you or trespass against you, leave it alone. Okay, brother did something, dang, I ain't like that. Get it, man. But if it offended me to the point that I have to say something, then I'm gonna go say something. But don't just, hey man, if it ain't nothing, you ain't got to do it.
Because a lot of times the thing, and y'all bring it up and argue. Now that little bitty petty thing, guess what? It's a big old count. Ain't just big now.
For real, Maccabee took the cheese. I took the cheese out of my sandwich and put it on the side.
And he don't even eat.
What I say,
his left lip was kind of up a little bit when he said it. Real mad, yeah, man, golly. Then you tell the brother don't even know he did it. My left lip was what? Oh no, brother, this is how I be looking. I'm ugly, what I'm saying? It's as simple as that.
For real.
With the one or two more.
And if they won't hear you, take 2 or 3 more. Don't try to coerce them before you make it. No, hey, we got a matter going on over here, brother. I need 2 of y'all to come over here, and I need y'all to hear the matter between me and him. Well, it's like, what's going on? No, I ain't gonna tell you until we make it, because I want you to hear them, and I want you to hear me too. See, because sometimes people want to coerce them before you make it. You don't do
And that's
that.
what they do. They want to go, yeah, go hug.
Yeah.
Then come over there, yeah, we ready to go talk to this one now. No, just go get somebody, don't know nothing about it.
On up. Verse 17.
And if he shall neglect to hear them, tell it unto the church.
Now, if they neglect to hear, now, after you got the 2 or 3 witnesses there, and both of y'all brought the matter, and the 2 or 3 witnesses telling one of the brothers, hey, brother, you did it the wrong way. No, man, this. Said, brother, we did it the right way. They got 2 or 3 witnesses. He didn't coerce us on nothing. We heard both of y'all. Then you bring it to the people, man.
Simple. It ain't hard. Y'all, this is not hard.
It's not hard.
This is not hard. Man, y'all talk all day, every day. So how is it that hard to go up and talk to somebody, man? That was wrong.
And guess what? A lot of times it be a misunderstanding when you go outside the order which the Bible has set. It's telling you off the bat, go to that person alone. You have to follow that. No, you can't just, brother, y'all can just squash it at that. We don't have to come to leadership. So we got to make sure that we apply these things in there. They have to apply this thing in their correct order. Even when a sister tries to come, hey, no, give them the correct order. Give them the scriptures, man. Go ahead,
And that's neglect. It's saying they won't even take the correction. After the 2 or 3 witnesses, the other person that showed them they was wrong, they won't take the correction. Man, that's when it's got to be brought to everybody else. Because you just neglecting everything. I don't know.
Because in the mouth of 2 or 3 weeks, now after you done brought it to the church, and then you still don't want to hear, read the next part, because the Bible covers it all. Now, read the next part.
But if he neglects to hear the church,
now, if he neglects to hear the church, read on.
Let him be at
you got the road.
Got to get out of here. Because, there's going to be no agreement. And guess what's going to keep happening? You're going to be wondering why in the congregation you still got all these little fights bigger. If you're going to be healed, you need that stuff. He can't stand to be corrected.
I'm going to give y'all this last precept, Romans 16:17. Y'all write this down. I'm going to read it out. It says, I beseech you, brethren, mark them that cause division and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned and avoid. Guess what? This is a doctrine that they have learned. That they, guess what? They didn't want to hear none of that. Mark them that cause division and avoid the people, man.
Yep. I think I got some of that in there too. We're going to get some of that too. I'm glad you brought that out.
Go ahead, though.
But the thing about this is that we learn to love, and then we have to learn to, you need to love me like the commandment. If I don't know the commandment, how I know to love you, how I know how to love you. So we got to start learning and going back to this commandment. And like the brother said, let's get Leviticus 19:17. The brother always uses on the street, and he is 100% correct. If we apply, now we ain't got to go through all them commandments, right? I'm just saying, just right now, this commandment we're finna read, if this was applied by the Israelites, in the truth, they're out of the truth. Black on black crime will stop overnight. It'll be done away with. You would have every Edomite, they'll really be on us. If we did this, y'all see it, the end be coming fast in the mud. Let me
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Mm.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
He said, thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. And that said, thou shalt anywise rebuke thy neighbor. That means correct them. Then it'll be nothing but lies for real. But right now, you'll be like, man, because sometimes them news reports they ain't lying. Negroes acting stupid. Go ahead.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
That's what we need to do. Man, hey, brother, you ain't got no friends. Let me see if I got something at the house. Let me, if I got an extra shirt, I'll give it to you. Let me do these things. Listen to me. You ain't got let me go ahead and take that skirt from you. I'll sew some fringes on you just to make sure that you follow these laws. Let me just do this stuff if I can't help. Let me help you.
Because bruise so too.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, that's how you correct them. You rebuke them, but you correct them. You not only just saying it, because I know our people love to tell them. I'm gonna tell them, I'm gonna give them a piece of my mind. But y'all want to tell them, but you don't even want to show them how to change that, how to straighten it out. Let me show you in the scripture to say this, because that's all you got to go back to. Go to the scripture. So a lot of times y'all shouldn't even rebuke them if you ain't got to turn around and say, what scripture is that?
It's in there.
No, so if y'all gonna go to somebody, let it, pull the scripture, let them know it ain't just what you, because sometimes y'all thinking you rebuking, I don't know, who cares what you think? Ain't worried about what you think. So you shouldn't wear that like that. You should wear it like this. Where say that at? Where's scripture? So if you're gonna rebuke somebody, make sure it's what the Most High say. According not what you saying or what you thinking or how you do it. Who cares how you do it? Who cares how I do it? But we do and should care how the Most High do it. And that's the only way we should be ready to rebuke somebody anyway. Let me back up. Finish with that little. No, go 18. Oh, no, I'm not finished with that. Let me do 18 and then you go there. Okay, go ahead.
Lambs, verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
He said, there should not avenge. Quit holding them grudges. Lord, I know, I didn't see the grudge here 3 years later. I'm like, what the heck? You trying to, let me go watch the videotape because I don't even remember that. Because they had a grudge, something that they held on to. They waiting. Bring it out. Because you held it on, you had it for so long. It ain't coming out nicely at all. It ain't coming out sincere. It's coming out with the roughest, it's coming out like a demon, for real, man.
They sure do that, and you're exactly right. This is exactly what they do. Man, you smiled at that sister last time I did. Because I smiled at the sister 3 years ago? Yeah. But guess what? Like I say, a woman can hold violence. They'll mess around. Like, that's why you tore my car up? This? A man do some ignorant stuff, man. That's what we do it. Dumb and ignorant, y'all just don't say nothing. You like, baby, hey, baby, where my shoes at? They over there. What is this, sister, man?
some old evil, setback, holding a grudge, like a summer gun with each other.
And the reason it's holding a grudge, because when you hold a grudge, it makes you do things.
Mm-hmm.
Why he tell us don't hold a grudge. That's right. And that's why I would go land back off that. Keep this 19 and 17, do away with black on black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So let's go to Romans chapter 13 and verse 8. Scripture. We did not hold a grudge against our people. We'd be able to correct each other. We wouldn't get mad at each other for correcting each other, because all we trying to do is help each other get to the. But when you hold a grudge, you don't want.
You said that ain't me.
Read it.
Romans 13 and 8. Mm-hmm.
Oh, no man anything but to love one another.
To do what?
But to love one another.
We need to owe each other loving one another. Seeing though we'd have been all this time without loving one another or having our people loving each other. That's what we owe each other. We owe each other love. Because the rest of the world don't love us. Go ahead out.
For he that loveth has fulfilled the law.
He has done what?
Fulfilled the law.
See, Christians don't understand. They think, oh, I done fulfilled all the law. No, you fulfill the law when you keep God's commandments.
That's right.
Meaning, if you're not breaking his commandments, then you're not offending your brother. You're not offending God. That's what fulfilling means. We're not breaking the law. That means we fulfilling the law. Read on up.
For this thou shalt not commit adultery.
Thou shalt not commit adultery. Ain't that one of the commandments? If we don't break that commandment, we're not sinning against God. And if you commit an adultery, that means you sinning against your brother or your sister. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not kill.
Thou shalt not kill. If we didn't break that law, then we're not offending our brother. We're not killing our brothers and sisters. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not steal.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not bear false witness.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not covet. And if there be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in this saying, namely.
Is what I read that part again. It's briefly comprehended. Read that again.
And if there be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in this saying, namely, that thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
See, that's telling you when it's in the two greatest commandments. We know the first one is keep the laws, statutes, commandments of God. That's how we love God. And I'm glad I broke it down with the 10 to show that the first 10 is talking about the Most High. The first is briefly comprehended. So that you to understand that it's more laws, statutes, commandments, but we gonna. If you're not breaking these laws, brother, if you're not committing adultery towards, not stealing from, not coveting and bearing false, because people who got grudges against their brothers do those things right there. I'm never gonna do those things to my brothers and sisters when I love. I'm not gonna do it. Period. Law.
Just like Ox said, man, because to break that down that perfectly. When you read, it's briefly comprehended in this saying as on these two hang on the law.
Because if you think about it,
It's saying the same thing.
when you go through the laws, it's the laws, statutes, and commandment is just dealing with our people. Everything is how we supposed to run business with our people, how we're supposed to deal with our people. See, when you add other nations, now the laws don't look so right.
Because it was never given.
It never was formed. And that's, but when we bring out the law, they can't stand them. It's only our people that stand that.
They want you to love your enemy as yourself when it applies to the other nations. But they don't give a dang about us loving each other.
Exactly.
All they worried about, you notice that in the Christian community, love your enemy, love your enemy. In their mindset, but they're never saying love your people.
Right. The book is the same.
That's right. You got a precept. Now we always deal in precepts because we want to prove that thing, man. You got a precept for me?
No, I don't.
Book of 1 Samuel chapter 18, verse 28, real quick.
Y'all hold that precept because we going back.
Because we always got to smash that Christianity doctrine. It's talking about your enemies. The Bible is letting you know who two sets of names. These things are double fold. 1 Samuel, what is it, 18 and 28. Yeah, 28. Yeah, started 28. Yeah. First, so this goes back to David was having between one another. Saul was jealous and covetous of David because guess what? For his own purpose, because he the one that broke the God's commandments. David didn't make him not follow the Most High, but he hated David because the Most High started dealing with David then. Read on up.
And that me caused Saul to love him. And Saul was yet the more afraid of David. And Saul became David's enemy continually.
And Saul became David's enemy continually. So guess what? That scripture, when you read it about the enemy of your nation, like you say, you and a brother may not get along quite well. You and a sister, you're supposed to forgive them. But it is not talking about the other nation. Esau then, like how they was doing us with Martin Luther King, you know. They laying down, just getting hosed down and getting the dog sicked on them. No, that's not what that's talking about, man. That's Christian.
That precept is actually 5 and 44, right?
Yeah, good precept, Bob. That's the precept. That.
And speaking on grudges, because grudges, man, when we are here from the sins that they're doing, also from stopping sin that you do. I'm going to read this right quick, James 5 and 20, because holding a grudge will stop you from doing your when you're not holding a grudge and you want your brother and sister to grow. You stopping them from committing sin. You abide by the law that the Most High gave us, and then guess what? You're trying to stop sin from yourself as well, man. James 5 and 20. Know that he which can cover the sinner from the error of his way shall save a soul from death. So we're trying to save souls. That's what we're up here to do, man. We're another message. Trying to save these people, man. Trying to save our people. Trying to save ourselves. And shall hide a multitude of sins. So not only are you trying to help brothers and sisters, but you're trying to help yourself. That's what we said earlier. You're trying to get that one penny. So you work on yourself as well as working on others, as well as keeping the law of the Most High God. So that's 3 things that you'll be doing. But grudges won't allow you to do that. A grudge to have you not even telling the brother he ain't sin. Let him pass by. Oh yeah, that nigga owe me $30 in the world. Man, I ain't gonna tell him that he tripping right now. That he cut his beard. That he wearing free. That grudge to do that, man. That'll keep you from trying to save a life, man. From trying to save yourself. From trying not to go against the law. So that grudge is crucial, man. That grudge and that bearing false witness, grudging, not avenging of this evil thoughts, man, that people do. That grudge that's crucial, man.
Let me make one correction. We ain't here to save it. We can't save it. I can't save it. But what we are here to do is to correct each other and prepare you so you can be saved.
That's right.
When the Most High returns. But so don't look for me to.
No, we're trying to lead you to that right path. We're trying to lead ourselves.
I didn't even think that they think they should save somebody. Nah, I can't say it. But let's go back. I want to finish what he had did. One verse,
13 and 10 of Romans.
And that's finishing up what the brother brought out here.
Love worketh no ill to his neighbor.
Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. That's what love is. So imagine all the love he thought and grew up with and thought love was this and love was that, and they said love working no ear to his neighbor. This is what the Most High say love is. Go ahead.
Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law.
Love is the fulfilling of the law. Doing things by the commandments. That's love.
No, that's not love. That's not love.
Yeah, no doubt.
Let me punch you in your jaw because of you.
Love working no ill to his neighbor for real.
I'm sinning just to help you out. So you can be by yourself. Baby, I love you. No, you don't.
They say, well, I had to strip for my kid. Break that crack down so I can be. Brother, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Yep, you didn't have to sin to love your children. We don't have to do that. But we was, in our mind frame, we was taught, I got to do what I got to do. But we ain't got to do those things.
So your neighbor and
Yeah.
oh, I'm your neighbor. No, you're not inside. Oh, I'm your neighbor. Shit of people. Step two, that is what OOPM just went over, what we all just went over. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17 and 18.
Mm-hmm.
That's the precept.
And on a smaller scale of it, it's talking about loving your brother. The thing is, so that's simple, man. That's light work, man.
And then just on the fact of the neighbor part, when you go into the our most populated neighborhoods of us in the Hispanic people, do you see Ishmael up in there? I don't even know where they live at. Do you see Moab in the hood, in Pleasant Grove, Oak Cliff, South Dallas? Unless they got stores in there,
Exactly.
they don't live Americans. Outside of that, that's living there. That's why they call the ghetto the dwelling place of the Jews.
And the body of
And the body of it.
I know where they live at. When you go to North Dallas, you see them with the big rusted feet in them sandals. You know where they live at. You go to the Walmart.
Hey, over by his house. What's his name back there? Joseph. Yeah, you got some over there, boy.
I don't still remember.
You know, where he used to
We
live.
talking about it. We talking about it. It's popular.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just breaking this. Let's go back to some laws, how we treat our brothers, man. Let's go back to Leviticus 19 and go to 11. Leviticus 18 now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 11. You shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie one to another.
Quit lying. Stop y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm being drug max and run the whole neighborhood and this and that and that and that. I have my own. Quit lying, man. God dang. Ain't that's exactly what they say. That's the one that be lying. Look, no lie, but that nigga wrote finna lie too. That's what, man. Stop lying all the time. Y'all know, I know everybody here knows somebody, boy, that got, well, I used to call them Fantastic Sams, Tall Tale. They all, man, I was riding my bicycle, man, I fell and broke my toe. What? I was riding a motorcycle, I fell and broke my cranium. Man, you be like, God dang. You know, they always got what we call a Fantastic Sam because they got a fantastic story. No matter what you tell them, they can one up. You know what I'm saying? They gonna, hey, I got it better. I done did it harder. You taught somebody bad. They done did that better than you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that stop lying.
Oh, man, I used to run my hood. Then we go over there and teach in the hood. Don't nobody know you.
Okay, but see, I was, you know, we ain't then the other brother, at least you had carpet. I mean, stop lying, man. Stop telling each other the truth. And I promise you, things will get better between us. Because then I ain't sit up there and hear you say something else and be like, nigga just said the other day. That man, I'm sorry, Shalom. That man just said the other day. You know, because people be lying, they forget what they say. Like they say, what they say when it comes to lying, it's a little saying, liars got the best memories. In order for you to lie, you got to be like have elephant memory. Because our people they don't have no, they smoke too much weed to be thinking they got memory. But no, lying. But you know, E-Run, like think about it. How many times you done heard cats and playoff players? Every last one was all American. I throwing the ball, them some gonna get on the dribble with one hand. But you was all American. Where you play basketball at? With each other, man. That's how we, like the Bible say, quit lying. It ain't nice said. The Most High said until he know you lying. He probably sitting up there with me. I'm gonna have to do something. Then next thing you know, brother in the mouth, his teeth out, and he can't talk that well. So he stopped lying now. Go ahead, finish that.
You shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie one to another.
And then you be lying on for other people. That's one of our biggest problems. And we got them right now. They even pay these. The white man know you'll take $1 to go in there, right in that courtroom and lie on your brother like a mom. I was right there with it. He said he was gonna kill everybody. I said, I'm gonna go home.
I said, man, I don't even know you.
And do it. Ask her what Bill Cosby. So they'll line them up for you. Then the Most High said, we can't deal like that. We don't supposed to deal like that with each other. Quit telling stories on your brother, man. And sometimes y'all do this to get somebody on your side to go against the person because you don't like it.
I am the Lord.
Then you're out there running your mouth, talking about the Most High. The Most High told me to tell you. No, he didn't. How can he tell me? Why he need to go to you and tell you, hey, go tell him, stop that. Most High come to you, you read his word, he'll tell you. His words are got out of body wrap because I was bleeding all night last night. It was cutting me up.
Neither rob him. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night until the morning.
But always got a scam going on. The fraud. Man, won't you buy this from me, man? I had paid $200 for it. Man, you just found that around the corner, man, on the ground. Now you come and trying to scheme on your brother to get you some money.
Then they said the wages of him did tomorrow. Oh man, I couldn't make it to the bank. Could you just come back? No. Now you in sin.
No, and you know what they do, bro? They get mad because you ain't pay him yesterday. The brother come and ask for his money the next day. Man, y'all didn't think the Most High know us. He knows us perfectly. He knew us so perfect that he gave us the same stuff that we do right now today. Because a lot of nations don't even be dealing with this type of stuff. Our people do all the time. So the Most High knows you. He know us. He know everything about it. He knew how we was gonna act when he made us. Okay. Let me send some prophets out there. Let me send a couple of kings out there. Yeah, I was trying to just go down there for it. Just go to them because they just gonna keep doing it. Well, go ahead, Arthur.
Thou shalt not curse the
death, nor put a stumbling block before the
No, that's
blind.
it. Yeah. No. Go ahead. No, finish that. Start that over.
Thou shalt not curse the deaf, nor put a stumbling block before the blind, but shall fear thy God. I am the Lord.
And the people out there that not in this truth, don't be a snack so they can come in and start learning. Don't you get to just, you don't even know much. You know, I just came here like last week. I'm out here just, you need to be, you ain't even been to not one feast day. You need to be going to the feast day. You asking what day that is. Hold on, I have to, don't be a stumbling block to our people. Don't get out there saying you doing all this stuff and then be right in front of them not doing this stuff.
Or even jumping up reading that first book, like I was talking about, thou shalt not curse the devil, because guess what? The Most High has it in his own time and his own will to wake brothers and sisters.
Yes.
It's just our job just to give them the message. They may not get the message right away. To resonate and sit on their spirit for a year or 2 years, or maybe a month. You just never know. But you don't want to down your brother or sister because they didn't get it the first time.
And that's what they do. You come and you give them the truth, and soon as they don't receive it, you're gonna be put to death. Like, God dang it. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know if I want that religion running around. Whatever they gonna call it a religion. Because they don't understand it yet, because they came here. The Most High said, I haven't opened their ears yet. And you up there wondering why you talking, they tell them, huh? So let them be, man. Let the Most High deal with them, man.
Read verse 14 over again, huh? Verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not curse the deaf, nor put a stumbling block before the blind. Now, it said also in that parable, it's touching on not cursing the stumbling block before the blind. When the Most High hadn't opened their ears up or they had not seen yet, don't curse them or don't put a stumbling block before them. Because sometimes people that in this truth, you just might not got it yet. I shouldn't put a stumbling block in front of you or curse you just because you hadn't got it. Sometimes you need time to grow. Every plant is not going to turn into a full-fledged flower or try to put a stumbling block just because you had not got it yet.
If they grow overnight, they got GMOs in it. Let me get another one too. I just want to get one of these. I'm just giving y'all a couple of these commandments how we need to come out. We're gonna keep going, but go to stay in Leviticus 18 verse 16.
Go to Leviticus 18 to 16.
It's a little hard on some. I know this. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy brother's wife.
Quit lusting after your brother's wife, man. And your brother got a wife. I don't know why she with him, man. I see she's with me. Hold on, man. God, they don't even look that good. You know what I'm saying?
That's how we do. That's how we do as a people. Because guess what? It wouldn't be in there if we didn't do it, man.
Mm-hmm. Get your own, man. Because then you get with her, you find out you can't stand her. Because it wasn't for you. It was for him.
Yeah.
So I want to see. She look like that. That's my kind of woman. So not till you know, she only worked with him. That's the only they work together. You, you're negative, and the positive don't even work together. Go get your own wife, man. Leave your brothers alone. That's how them people, you always see them people, man, when you're talking to a woman, you don't know how you like to go, man. Then you start talking to her, and now they ain't saying nothing. Now they want to jump on the scene and start talking. Do that, then they jump in the picture. Negro, go get your own wife. I tell you right now, I don't want none of y'all wives. I look at all the problems y'all
on there because guess what? The things that man can deal with his wife, you might can't deal with it.
Yeah.
And the things that the woman can deal with her husband, he might can't deal with another man.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why you can do that, man. See, because everybody, just because, ooh, man, sister, exactly what she wants, and she know exactly what he wants. And they, guess what, figuring this thing out together. And you come in and mess everything up. That's right. We not be like that, man.
And then y'all get the thing about it, she might have a fake leg. He don't mind it. They know it's fake, but you want it. Then you get her. And she pull that leg off. Man, you ready to go.
Like,
No, man, quit. Just go get your own. So,
It is thy brother's naked.
it's his.
It's his business.
It's his. Get out their house all the time, man. You all over there every day. She looking at you and got a deal with you too all day. I got a husband. She got a husband. You got a wife. The woman quit being over somebody else's house 24/7. The man got to deal with one woman, and here you are over here every day, backing her up with stuff that he got to deal with two women. Or the woman got to deal with two Negroes every day. So get your own. Let's go. Let's go to 25 of Leviticus. Say Leviticus. I'm just giving you laws. These just laws. We ain't got to pull the law at the end. Remember all these laws. 25 and 25. You're learning some laws today.
Leviticus 25 and 25. If thy brother be waxing poor and had sold away some of his possession, and if any of his kin come to redeem it, then shall he redeem that which his brother sold.
Man, if you go out and your brother done sold some stuff to get inside, he ain't got no money, he got to sell some stuff. And then here you go out and buy it, be all up in there. Yeah, come on over to the house. Have a seat on the couch. That's the couch that he just sold. No, don't. Showing here, I got me here, you know what I'm saying? That is wicked as hell. Because our people gonna go to things sometimes, man. We gotta be there to help. I'll be there to make a job tomorrow. Some people lose jobs. Things go bad. We in captivity. I can make everybody mad. They'll fire me tomorrow. Saying the wrong thing yesterday. Because I'm gonna tell them, hey, nah. And I done been fired. Nah, you too big. This is a brotherhood and sitting around. Y'all all doing good. Now you lose your job. Johnny got a piggy bank. Jamal got a piggy bank. You looking at a stack of money and yours empty. And they won't let you get, won't give you some change out of that. Till you get back on your feet. That would be horrible.
Just like I'm saying, when we in captivity, you never know. You might be that one that need that help, man.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, let's go to Acts chapter 4 and verse 34.
All praise.
Because like we say, that the book of Acts covers the acts of the apostles. And we go through, when you read it, you see the things that they went out and did. They actually put in the work and gave us more understanding on how to put in the work. Read that out.
Acts 4:34. Neither was there any among them that lacked.
Read that again.
Neither was there any among them that lacked.
Any among the people of the church that lacked. Because guess what? They put their means together and make sure everybody had what they needed to survive. We don't.
For as many as were possessors of lands or houses sold them and brought the prices of the things that were sold.
So guess what? They was helping each
apostles' feet. And distribution was made unto every man according as he had need.
As he had what?
As he had need.
So guess what? The people of the church sold some of the things that they had because they knew that our people fell on bad terms, brought the money to the brothers, and guess what? The brothers distributed the money to everybody that had need. So a sister need help on their rent. Guess what? They gave help out on that. A brother needed an ox to sow crops or to cultivate the land. They would help out with these things. Now today's in Christianity, Pastor Porkchop, guess what? He's soaking up all his money to buy him a private jet, to get him another 2-story mansion, which he doesn't need. You know, the money, guess what, was always used for brothers and sisters, even like how we do today. The alms that we collect, that's for brothers and sisters, but it's also for brothers and sisters when they fall on hard times, that we can be able to help them.
Man, don't be afraid to come and say you need some help. I can't, nobody can, we don't know what to go try to get if I don't know you need help. Because if I got money, the one thing I know I don't have a problem with, go get them. If he can't get them, go get them. Sister ain't got no dress, go get one. If she complain about what, I don't like that kind of, but run around naked then. But go help somebody, man, your people, man. It don't bother me. It don't bother none of these.
Strengthen each other, man. Us as a nation, man, because guess what? They done taught us to, they done divided us with religion, and they done divided us with social status and so many different divisions that they put amongst our nation. And to the point that, guess what? We'll look down on the next brother and sister when they don't have. And we should be able to, guess what, when a brother and sister in time of need, guess what? We should be able to come those one into the same too, because guess what? Sometimes people need prayer. Sometimes people need the whole congregation to fast and pray for their household. But if you need that, don't be afraid to ask for that too.
From verse 8. I know this me and Yah was one of our favorite scriptures right here.
Want me to read? First Peter chapter 4, verse 8. And above all things, have fervent charity among yourselves.
Have what?
Fervent charity among yourselves.
Charity is love. He said have multitude of sin, because love shall cover the multitude of sins. In loving one another, we not sinning against the Most High God. Read on. Do it with love in your heart. Do it because you want to do it, because you know it's the right thing to do. You doing it because you, man, I don't want to get his brothers this hat, man, but
Like, no, that's all right. You go ahead and keep it. I just something I don't need.
you just hop on with it, and the brother ain't even the same. Oh man,
Yeah.
because I'm telling you from my own personal experience. When I was in the world, ain't nobody give me nothing, and I ain't give nobody.
Man, I always seen that, you know, growing up and living, always seen, man, it was wicked as hell, man, the way they do our people, man. And I'll kind of sneak off and try to help somebody, man. And then the same Negroes come back there and bite me in the butt every time,
And
man.
that's why it wasn't that I wouldn't give to the needy. People who's supposed to be your friends. Like, man, brother, but you do the same thing and they'll never repay that thing back. So you'll get to the point where, man, don't even ask me for nothing, bro. And I won't ask you for nothing. But in this truth, in this brotherhood right here, man, you want to give brother something. You want to give, so it make you want to do.
Come up to you, hey, man, I ain't been thinking about you, man. Here you go, man. I made this for you. You like, dang. And just those little key things might lift your spirit up in this walk. You don't never know when the Most High put it on your spirit about a sister, maybe, or a brother, and you do something, sometimes that brother and sister need that thing, man. That helps a brother and sister along the way, man, in the walk, man.
And a lot of times, but we got to be smart about this thing. When people just doing you wrong, man, this time, sometimes you gotta get away from them sometimes. You gotta get away sometimes, because it ain't gonna do nothing but hurt you a lot of times. Give me 2 Thessalonians 3:16. I mean 3 and 6. I'm sorry.
No, we done heard of that term. Sometimes you do have to love people from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you do, man. It's not that. It's not. It's to keep your spirit in check too. But you understand. Hey, love a brother.
Go ahead.
2 Thessalonians 3 and 6. Now we command you, brethren, in the name of us.
He said, and now a lot of times you gotta leave them alone, man. I know some of y'all be wanting to hang on. They'll change. Well, let them change. They ain't got to change around me. They'll change, but you know, a lot of times, because a lot of times you'll be in your mindset, your mind will keep having confrontations. Now you're going to treat your sister bad over here because you keep dealing with this one over here, and now that's giving you the attitude. So you gotta let those things go. You gotta get away. I ain't finna argue with you all day. I'm gonna let you make it. I'll probably give you a scripture and go on about my business. But the ones that don't want to do these law, statutes, commandments, say, let them, man, just say, love you. But just hope the Most High and go home, pray for them. That's all you really can do.
Because you got to watch some of these people are spirit vampires, man. They'll talk to y'all nice and sweet, then they all of a sudden the conversation just changed. You're like, dang. You got to watch out for those people, man, because they out here too, man.
Yeah.
Lurking.
Go to 13. Go to 13.
Verse 13. But ye brethren, be not weary in well doing.
Don't be weary. Don't get tired of doing well. Continue to always do good. Don't matter how these people treat you, how they act. Don't get tired of doing good.
Right.
I don't care how they, because I know we can get down. Brothers are trying to take you down. You doing good. Run you that. No. Don't get tired of doing good. You're going to be doing good, and they're going to misuse it. But you don't get tired of doing good.
That's right.
You keep continuing to doing what Most High God tell you.
That's it.
And that's doing good towards our people. And don't like I said, he said don't get weary. Don't get tired. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And if any man obey our word by the epistle, not that man,
But go ahead.
know that man and have no company with him, that he may be ashamed.
I just gave you the hint. Romans 16 and 17. That's going into the same thing.
Go ahead, Mark. But let's see what else.
And if any man obey not our word by the epistle, note that man and have no company with him, that he may be ashamed. Yet count him not as an enemy.
Hold on, let's go back. May be ashamed. See, he said, don't have no company with him because he gonna be ashamed. Because a lot of times they get mad at you for doing good. You doing, man, they sitting around you and be ashamed, getting pissed off, holding a grudge, doing all these things because you around. So he said, get away from him. So he won't even be no shame on him no more. Go ahead.
Yet count him not as an enemy, but admonish him as a brother.
He's not your enemy.
That's right.
You ain't got to go hate him because he ain't he ain't doing these laws. You ain't got to go hate him. He ain't your enemy. He's not your enemy.
You don't have to tell him you're gonna get to death.
All that. He's not your enemy. Say that again. Read that again.
Yet count him
with love, right? And treat them according to what?
On a reprimand. Like we say, you keep a brother you love, he's not the enemy. You correct them at a distance. A lot of times we know that those they'll clash into something other than that. So we want to learn that and apply that to our lives. You know, and a lot of times these things will work themselves out if we apply God's law, statutes, and go ahead,
Yeah, pray. I'm gonna have to. Now, let's go to Hebrews chapter 13.
Hebrews 13:1. Let brotherly love continue. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby have entertained angels unaware.
See, the most Jeroboam brought that out in the class the other day. He said that brotherly love, let brotherly love continue. It said, be not forgetful to entertain strangers. You might treat the people you know real good, and then be hating on the other people that just came around. Y'all don't understand. That person that came around just might be an angel that was right there. And guess what? You treating the angel back.
even to on this subject, who the stranger that is talking about?
Our people.
What's the precept is?
Deuteronomy 7.
Go to Leviticus chapter 25 and verse 35. Like we say, the Bible is double fold. Strangers, guess what? It gives us the understanding of who that stranger is. It gives us the understanding of who that neighbor is, or who that brother is. You had that up. Leviticus chapter 25 and verse 35.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I was thinking, but I'm glad you went back to it.
All
Because I
praise.
was trying to get
That's a spirit, man.
Yeah.
Because like we say, when we have to reiterate these things, because we don't want to sow no doubt in your mind, especially when we walk around, it's giving you the understanding of who that stranger is. Read that out.
Leviticus 25. If damn, Salah.
yeah, boy.
Yeah,
I don't move back.
If kept on coming, I'm looking at him. And if thy brother be waxing poor and falling in decay with thee, then thou shalt receive it. Yea, though he be a stranger,
though he be a what?
though he be a
With Israel, though he be a stranger. Read on out.
or sojourner, that he may live with thee.
So guess what? Like we said, though a sojourner, because even during that time you had brothers that fallen on hard terms. He's stranger in that land. Like we say, but he's still what? Our brother. Go ahead.
And not only that, what they're saying like a stranger, like there was 12 tribes, they had 11 pieces of land.
Yeah.
And like I might be from the tribe of Benjamin. I live in Benjamin.
Yeah.
But so when I came to Judah, or if I went to Manasseh, went into Manasseh, all those that's our people. I was a stranger to them. That's the strangers that he's talking about. We were strangers, but we were just like you live in Dan, I live in Judah. Yeah. If I came to Judah right now, I'm a stranger to Oak Cliff. You know what I'm saying? I'm down where I'm a stranger to Oak Cliff when I go to Oak Cliff. But they my brothers though. You see what I'm saying? And that's all it's saying. That's when it's talking about that stranger. Not stranger meaning the other nations, stranger within our nation.
You got to think, we had a lot of cities. But we was all the same people. Just like if you, or like he said, you go to LA and we got a community in LA, we supposed to treat each other the same as
Exactly.
Dallas. Because we had settlements all over the place. And that's how we kept that brotherly and sisterly love.
That's right.
It's just like going to see a family member. That's how we like you treating your family members.
That's
Bring them in.
I know we're close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me try to sum it up a little bit real quick. I wanted to go through something though. Hold on. Let me go ahead and do this. Like, go to Genesis 34. Because I know I said, love thy brother and thy sister. Let me show y'all some love for your sister right quick. I don't know if y'all ain't ready. This is a good one. Y'all should go and take the time out and read this part.